And welcome back today, guys. How are you doing? Riley, are you excited?
Yes.
You don't seem very excited. You need to get hyped up because look where we're at first. The New Holland section. This is the 2023 National Farm Machinery Show, and we are here today. I'm going to be here today and tomorrow, which is Friday, which is too late for you guys now because it'll be after this video comes out. It's beauty all over the place. But I think we got to the main section. It's right over there. But imagine this, if we owned one of these at a time. Just imagine it. Our 86 series tractor. I don't even think our tractor could pull this unit up a hill out of the ground. I mean, just look at the tires, how fat those things are. This is equipment that we'll own in about 60 years. Made it to the Honorius case part of it, which, you know, this is the best section there is. I was hoping they were going to have one of the poultry tractors here so we could say that we own something that is here, but we've not seen that yet. All right, Brawley.
Yeah.
What are your opinions on
I like this buddy seat.
Is it better than our combine seat?
Most definitely.
Can you imagine riding in this tractor?
Yeah.
So, a lot of you guys know, I've talked about it before, we have considered upgrading tractors. Now, obviously, we're not going to buy this tractor because this thing's probably at least $200,000. But we're more in that $50,000 to $75,000 price range for a Magnum tractor. But we want it, of course, we want the buddy seat for her and me when my dad's operating. And we really like the control functions on this side with the monitor and the joystick and the hydraulics and all that. We want to improve mainly the cab area. So that's why we sort of want to go above the 7140 and the older Magnums like that. But we're okay with the mid-2000s because we want to be able to get out and have a nicer, more comfortable area. This is a 260. It's got the front wheel assist down there. I don't think you guys can see it. There it is. And so we want front wheel drive, nice cab, interior. Be able to have a seat that swivels around. Ag leader, if you watch this video, please send us some stuff to try. Your stuff is extremely expensive and we just can't afford it, so I'd appreciate it if you send some stuff and we'll give you a good review. So now we are entering the Massey Ferguson section. We were actually suggested when we bought our poultry tractor to look at a Massey Ferguson, but we don't have any Massey Ferguson dealers around us in our area, so that's why we went with the New Holland, and Case just didn't work out. How do you like this combine?
It's cool.
You think you can imagine us having this in a few decades?
Maybe, I don't know. It's quite big.
Yeah,
it's not red.
Look at it. It's got foot pegs, no steering wheel. This is the Fendt combine. You know how many bushels this grain tank holds?
Quite a few.
500.
That's a
You know how many bushels our grain cart holds?
Quite a few.
500. So our grain cart is essentially in there. Yes. that is how big this combine is. Where our combine only holds 180 bushels. It's got quite a few buttons on this side, but the joystick's pretty simple. Have your 2 monitors there. I would consider this if we were buying a combine this big. Thing with this cart right behind me is, if you guys can see, I don't know why every cart doesn't do this, but it has a right-handed auger. And so as you guys know, you have your controls on the right hand side, and most grain carts, your auger goes at the left side. So you're trying to reach over and turn around. So it's actually a really smart idea because you're on the right side controlling, and then you have the auger on your right side, so you're not stretching all around. I'm sure there's a reason why most grain cart manufacturers do not do that, but that actually is, if you can make it work, a really smart idea. Now we're at this orange stuff.
Kuboters.
Orange just ain't cutting it right.
It works.
I think we need red or blue.
Well, sometimes the blue and the red crap out on it.
Do you see that sass from her? This tractor right here, this is what we have been looking at for a poultry special. Now obviously this is not what we would want. We have to make some modifications to it. As in, this is only a 60 horsepower, where we'd want more of a 90 to 100 horsepower. And we have to do something at the exhaust right there. Rough idea what ours would look like if we had bought an orange one. But the orange one was more expensive than the case in the New Holland. And we also prefer the case in the New Holland too, so. This is what I'm talking about, the swivel seat. Lean back. Look, I'm making almost a 90-degree turn. I barely have to turn my neck straight to the back. I can see it. The back of your implement. Maybe in the future, one day. Do you like the quad tracks better or the wheeled version?
I'm just here, man.
You're just here.
Just here.
You can't just come here. You gotta be excited, ready to sit in stuff you won't have for a
I
couple.
want a corn hat. That is what I want today. But they are out. I'm quite sad.
I guess you'll have to come back tomorrow. This is the quad track version of the Versatile, and it is quite nice. I mean, the cab room is unbelievable, and then nice console area. Steering wheel is pretty straightforward, simple, but you got all your hydraulic remotes. You got your lights and parking brake, throttle. I'd take any of these tractors if they'd give them to me. I've never seen this before. This is a spray timber trailer, but it doesn't have wheels, so I'm assuming it hooks on down there, and it's a fifth wheel, and it has a king pad on this bed here, and then the bed just lowers down onto the truck frame, I'm assuming, and it rides, and there's no tires. So for smaller farmers who don't need a full 8,000 gallons of water on their trailer, you just have one tank and some chemical totes in the back, and it saves for having to own another trailer. Don't you think we need a fuel trailer?
No.
Why not? Just ask yourself, why do we not need a fuel trailer?
Too expensive.
Can we make the payment?
No.
Oh, never mind. In farming, if you can make the payment, you need it. So we just finished the first wing here, and with him, I was
asking you off the show.
Oh no, I think last year didn't we do it in a couple hours?
It was close, but we got here earlier.
True. But anyways, so I filmed a lot of almost the whole show yesterday. So now we're here on Friday. He got to come today. So we'll see his opinions on the things.
Everything's shiny and new and too expensive. And in 30 or 40 years, we might be able to film it.
Hey, where were we at?
Everything's too shiny and too expensive and too new and cost. And in 30 or 40 years, this is what we'll own.
So what I told you guys yesterday is about right. We own this stuff in a few decades. So right here, this is the only poultry stuff we found out of this entire place. This is the only thing related poultry-wise there is. And we had to get a hat for Briley. Briley wanted a hat. She was disappointed yesterday because they ran out before she got some. Look, we found more poultry.
Yep, a little bitty table.
I can go 20. You're pushing me away, then you pull me back in. Like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. You push away, then when I go all in. Like you afraid of what might happen if you're trying. I'm already done with this game, so I might just be honest with that. I'm pushing you away, then you pull me back in. Like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. Then you just stop trying. 2 nights and you think you know me now. 2 seconds and I might just throw you out. Cause I remember everything you did and everything I became. I don't like a no. So why are you doing this tonight? You always know how to get me sentimental. You always say the right things, like you're pushing me away, then you pull me back in. Like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. You push away, then when I go all in. Like you afraid of what might happen if you're trying. I'm already done with this game, so I might just be honest with that. I'm pushing you away, then you pull me back in. Like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. Then you just stop trying. You always say the right things, like you're pushing me away, then
thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the farm machinery show. Now, obviously, there's a lot more stuff there than what I showed, but it was a little different. We had a fun time. Got to see a lot of new things that we'll own in 30 or 40 years, hopefully. But thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoy it. Remember, faith, family, farm. See you in the next one.